South Korea's electronics giant Samsung is considering a major structural transformation. The company confirmed Tuesday it's looking at plans for a change. Shane Ham is in Seoul with the latest. Shane, what can you tell us about the proposal?
Right, no final decision has been made as of yet, but the company releasing a press statement on Tuesday saying it will consider moving into what is known as a whole structure, because the company has been under a lot of criticism recently, or in recent months and years, and pressure to restructure. And the reason for that is to increase transparency and also improve shareholder value. In particular, one minority shareholder of Samsung Electronics, a U.S. hedge fund, Elliott Management, has been upping the pressure on the company to restructure. And what the company says is it will consider it, hiring outside investors, and this inquiry could take up to 6 months. But to give you a little background, remember, Samsung is one of South Korea's family-run conglomerates known as chaebols, and these chaebols are known to have these complex webs of ownership structures. And Samsung itself is going through a leadership succession. The vice chairman, J.Y. Lee, is in the process of trying to consolidate his shares in multiple companies within the Samsung group, and part of that would be into a holding company structure. So to increase dividend payouts and to try and increase or improve this poor governance structure that Samsung has been criticized for, the company is saying that it will heed to these demands by these Elliott in particular, and consider possibly moving into this holding company, operating company structure.
Certainly lots of changes in South Korea at the moment. The country's president, Park Geun-hye, delivered a televised address saying she's willing to resign over the corruption scandal. What's the latest on that?
Right, the president addressing the nation for the first time in about 3 weeks, saying that she will resign, but she put some conditions on there, saying that she will heed and abide by any decision made from the country's legislature, the National Assembly. But many critics are saying that this falls way short of a full resignation due to this political scandal that's growing, and puts the onus actually on the National Assembly and for lawmakers, both ruling and opposition lawmakers, to try and duke it out and come to a solution. But really, there is no legal way other than impeachment for the National Assembly to make the president or force the president to step down. Right now, opposition lawmakers were in the process of moving this impeachment motion through the parliament, but with these latest comments by the president, now members of the conservative ruling party are reconsidering whether this impeachment process would be successful through the legislature.
Lots to watch indeed. Thank you so much. Shane Ham there for us, live from Seoul.